You're listening to Inside Karting with 18-time Australian champion David Sera and Pro Karting's Jace Lindstrom, two of Australia's leading racing experts.
Welcome to Inside Karting, number 2 for 2020.
It's good to be back.
Good to be back from your drive along that motocross road on the way home.
Yeah, I know. Coming back from the bend.
Yeah,
it's a little bit bumpy coming through some of those small towns. Just still wiping out the dust from the bend round one.
So there wasn't much in the pits.
No.
Not where we were.
No, the pit is good.
We were spoilt there.
So we're going to be running through the Australian Karting Championships.
Sponsors.
Yeah, Pace Images.
Yeah, GDM Truck Spares.
Next round's going to be a Puckapunyal for the Australian Karting Championship. So if anyone breaks down on the way or while they're there, see Steve Pegg. He'll look after you.
Or contact us and we'll give you his details.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get a discount code or something.
Yep,
and,
sure.
And Benny. We need a discount code for Benny. People listening to Inside Karting, sure we can get a bit of a rebate or something here.
You'd think so.
Yeah. So we'll keep in touch with our sponsors, our loyal sponsors who have stuck by us.
Yep, good.
So round one in the books. Australian Karting Championships held at the Bend for the first time in South Australia. What were your thoughts?
Pretty good, yeah. Circuit-wise, fantastic. Pit area-wise, fantastic. And facilities, great. Probably a few things that need to be sort of looked at, maybe like canteen-wise and things.
Yeah, limited options there.
Made it a little bit difficult, but people got around that. Circuit-wise, fantastic. You?
Yeah, look, passing-wise, it's funny. It's a big circuit, but the first half of the track doesn't allow for a lot of opportunity to pass. You can sort of defend and not lose a lot of time. Obviously, the second half of the track is more hairpins and things like that, so you've got plenty of opportunity in the second half. Pit area, as you said, we're on the bitumen there, so that's fantastic. Some of the other guys who are on the dust at the back. Yeah. I still don't think it was a long walk to the pit area.
No, not at all.
So that's quite good.
It's nice. It's nice to be able to get home from an event and not have to clean the dust out of everything.
For sure.
Wipe everything down. It is good to be fantastic. We get more facilities that are like that.
Yeah, definitely. The viewing deck's amazing.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, and it's quite cool, I reckon. So to be honest, I never went to the viewing deck once. So I always went and watched on pit lane.
Yeah, that's something different.
Walk out. You can literally lean over the circuit. They have a line, a guideline.
Yeah.
So you can't go over it, but you're right there, and you can actually see everything from that point of view, and you're at that level of the track.
Yeah, definitely. That was definitely pretty cool. And like I said, we had a record. I think it was 316 entries for the first round. Yep. So Karting Australia should be pretty proud of that effort.
Yep. One thing I reckon probably need to do or maybe look at, not as a circuit issue, is the Cadet 12 qualifying Friday afternoon.
It was a long day.
Big day. Yep.
So I think we got there at, say, 6:45 in the morning.
Yep.
And they were qualifying at around 7 p.m. at night or 6:45.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And they were never to know what was going to happen with the track or anything. And they needed to be done to free up some time for the next day. But I think in future, maybe they need to do the senior classes or one senior class
for sure
and leave the Cadet 12 for Saturday morning. Because a lot of them kids are pretty cooked.
Well, they don't know how to manage their time in the day.
No.
So they finish it, I think the last session about 4 o'clock. They go off running around, kicking the footy, whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
And then before you're not going to wake them back up because they've got a qualifying session.
Yeah.
And there's still daylight savings and things like that. But energy-wise, they were pretty flat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it definitely threw a spanner in for quite a few drivers who were mid-pack where, they might not have been the next morning.
That's right, yeah.
And obviously the dust on the track itself is the runoff there is pretty harsh.
It is, yeah.
So
a lot of engines getting done.
Yeah.
Obviously blowing up engines, people swallowing a lot of dust.
Yes.
Admittedly, you're not meant to be driving on dust anyway, you're going to have off-track excursions.
The curbing, pretty serious in some of those spots.
It is.
Some of the exit curbs. I know you're not meant to use them all, but the Ingrid corner there at the top of the circuit.
Yeah.
The exit there is quite severe. There's quite a few drivers that were either getting spun out or stuck on the curb in some instance. Yep. So you sort of need to look at that maybe in the future.
How about track-wise, what did you think of how it produced the racing, do you reckon?
Oh, it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not many drivers ran away with their victories. No. Slipstream brought everyone back into contention.
Quite an easy track to block.
Easy track to block and easy track to learn.
Yeah.
we'd been there testing before. I don't think it was a necessity to go there and test.
I don't think so, no.
Once you know the gear ratio, you're pretty close. Like I said before, you could block and not lose a lot of time.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So
you had to pick where, I found you had to pick where you pass, Pass at the end of the straight.
Yes.
You've got 2/3 a lap to try and bridge a gap.
Yeah.
So that you're not going to you can move on to the next guy,
for sure.
Because they're not going to be able to pass you in that first 2/3 of the track.
Yeah, that's right. In the finals, definitely a lot more blocking going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you'd see guys on the main straight literally white line it, and you couldn't really get around them, like you said, for half a lap.
Yep.
So, look, I think overall it was cool.
Yep. A lot of people like the circuit. Like they actually
for sure.
rave about the layout
It's
of the
flowing.
circuit.
I
I really like the first half.
Yeah.
The fast flowing corners. I reckon that's probably what makes the circuit. I reckon a little bit different to other circuits.
Yep. No, I think once now done a race, they sort of understand what's going to happen.
Yeah.
We've got 12 months to prepare for. Or we've got the club drive rankings at the end of the year.
Yep.
But if they want to go back for the Australian Champions, got plenty of time to to basically look at improvements on canteen, the grass, the runoff area.
Strange I was just looking back this week in Cadet 12 at that club race. Admittedly, they're club races, but that was a pretty strong Cadet 12 field. And come to the national title, and they're actually slower at the national title than where they were at the club racer.
Yeah, slower
by nearly half a second.
And quite a few of those club races, like Miley was, she was a bit further back than what she'd be used to.
Yeah.
Jack, I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, Shezwick or something like that. He
Yep.
was off the front row.
Yep.
He was back in about 40th in qualifying.
Yeah. Same as
Kamal.
Avramidis.
Xavier Avramidis.
Avramidis,
Kamal.
he was back.
Those sort of kids who had had the previous racing experience that didn't actually turn that into the
result.
AKC result.
Mm.
So that's always good. Like it throws new challenges each time you get to the track.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll go through some of the results of the classes that we have in front of us. Like you said, plenty of close racing taking place the whole time.
Yeah.
KA2 got first. So in his first race with the new team, he's moved from the AWC Praga kart into Ricardo kart Patrese course now with Hugh Barter.
Yep.
So he's taking out his first AKC victory, or in this class anyway.
In this class, yeah.
So that's a big way for him to kick off his 2020 campaign.
Evo
Karts.
Kart boys, second and third, they were from the get-go, they were both really quick,
Yeah. The Evo Karts have been always quite strong in the K2 class. They've always had a good presence.
They have, yep.
Adrian Hark and James Pishick, they got second and third respectively. Oscar Targets made his way into fourth place, driving for the JT Sport team. And then you got Jordan Shalala, who won the club driver rankings in K3 last year. He's popped into fifth, so that's for us performance.
Yep.
So, great effort from those top five
those
there.
Guys. Yep. Good to see that many karts too.
They had a split field at K2.
Yep.
So that was pretty exciting.
And not too many big crashes either,
Considering they don't have a clutch. They'll learn the hard way. They're young teenagers, so that age group's only going to have a lot of crashes.
KA3 was next. So that was them top three guys. That was you could throw a towel over them top three, and it was good hard racing too. So Oscar Priest come away with the win, only very
under a tenth of a second.
Under a tenth of a second between the top three.
And then you got Jai Brown in third. And he led the majority of the race. Jai Brown.
Yeah. I would have said he was probably maybe had the quicker kart. I reckon.
Yeah, maybe just like a little bit of racecraft towards the end. And they had over 60 inches. Or they had 60 inches as well.
Massive.
So that was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, massive.
And a lot of new names. William Sealy's come up from the junior ranks.
Yeah,
He's coming fourth. Who else you got? Bronson Bolt. He was another kid.
Yeah, he was a junior last year.
Yeah, for the Anarchy team. He's coming in sixth. So it's cool to see these new, younger guys.
And Curtis Tennant.
So he fast up the race.
race.
He's another junior.
So he's just gone into the top 10.
One of the biggest improves, I'd say, was Hamish Fitzsimmons out of the Tyler Granbury team.
Okay. He qualified like in the top 5 or
in
third?
the front row, maybe.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And he was just always in the top 3, top 4.
Okay.
So that was a big improvement for Hamish. That's for sure from last year. So
what? I can't.
No, he was racing for Shamik last year.
Okay.
But he's in K2, and look, I don't know if he'd been racing that K2 class very much, or he was more used to K3. But look, I didn't probably expect him to be that high up the field for his first national race in that class.
Yeah, good.
And did a good job. So I think we said about a month ago when we were doing our preview for this series. I think I said Oscar Priest would have a good year, and he's gone and taken out the first round.
He's done it. Yeah.
That's a good start.
We told him to lift his game for the last round.
Yeah, he said
and he lifted his game.
He's won the last round in Todd Road.
Yeah.
And
Before
now won
that,
here.
we said to him, we said on here, we got to. He needs to sort of step it up, and he stepped it up. He's won.
He's won the last 2. Oh, half his luck. I should tell everyone to step it up.
Yeah, I know.
What class we got next?
KZ2. So unfortunately, we were both obviously very busy, and I didn't see much of this race. all weekend.
I was listening to a lot. Obviously, one of the paces all weekend was Troy Losco, the reigning champion.
Yep. Macadamia man.
Yeah, his Ricardo package is obviously very, very quick.
Yep.
I heard he missed the start in the final.
Okay. Yep.
And from that point on, couldn't really, make his way through. He sort of dropped from the front row back to 6th, and then, he's found his way back onto the podium. But James Golding, former supercar driver.
First race with Parrell and Shamek.
That was a big effort. So he's led every lap, the 25-lap final.
Yeah, right.
Got the whole shot and has, done a great job. In second was new team, Patrizzi course, Jack Preston.
Okay. I didn't hear much of him all weekend.
No, I don't know where he's come from. He's
done the fastest lap.
He was back in position 10 on lap 2.
Yep.
So he's obviously had a lot of kart speed to move his way through the field, past his teammate and onto second place. So that's a great start for him. Like I said, new team. Reece Cohen in 4th.
First race.
In KZ.
Yeah, not bad.
That's a big effort. Mitch McKay in 5th, which, is probably equal to his best result for Mitchy McKay. Those guys put in a lot of effort.
One guy I was listening to it obviously over the speaker while we were sort of packing up, and after we were about to leave in the truck, and I saw pitted next to Mattia, and he looks after Zach Stenbrock.
Yeah.
He was like P2 after 4 or 5 laps and going really well. Apparently his tyre fell apart.
Yeah. I only seen some pictures of it.
Bits of rubber just flying off it everywhere.
Yeah, so that's not a good sign for...
Was he the only one?
I don't know. Yeah. I know there was other tyres that were delaminating across the weekend.
Okay.
In cadet classes and so on. But yeah, so it's probably, obviously, the new tyres, the first time they've had that new MG, is it green?
Yeah, yellow-green.
Yellow-green. So
the barcode's green on it.
So it's a KZ, tyre. It's the first time.
Yep.
The longest race they had all weekend as well.
Yeah. With a green set of tyres straight away.
So there's a few factors that not only Zach and Mattia will learn from, but also DP and MG tyres will learn from as well, how to get around that. But I'm not too sure. He had a great weekend. I think he even won a race.
Did he?
Yeah, in one of the heat races. So he's had a big step forward.
Yeah, big improvement from last year.
Which is cool.
Next up, KA4, Junior.
KA4. So another one, I caught glimpses of it throughout the whole weekend.
Yeah, so 30, 35 people in it.
Which is good to see.
Pretty good. So one of the PCR boys got the win.
So we've got a new... To be honest, I've seen Hayden Crossland drive before.
Has he? I haven't.
I've seen him just racing around, I think, the Sydney Melbourne Tiles and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Never really, being a top sort of 3 or 5 runner.
Right.
But this weekend just came out and showed him a clean pair of heels. He's won the final by 5 seconds.
Right, he's gone.
Yep.
I don't think that next group, so Lacey Pisani and Ben Munro, they had a good dice on them.
Yep.
But obviously he's still got relatively good speed.
And those some of those PCR KA4 engines, they're like an X30 out there.
They get going.
Yeah.
There's a few of them out there that get
there's
going.
A few. It's
to
like
be
a different
honest,
class.
It's if you're not spending over 10 grand on an engine,
you can't.
You might as well not turn up.
Yeah, that Hayden Crossland kid, he's got some power. There's no doubt about it. If he's got an X-Ray Smith engine, that championship's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah.
Which half his luck. He's gone to the team that's got a good quick package.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably
why it's not so popular, that class, I reckon.
Yeah.
Purely because of that reason, I reckon.
There's a few extra horsepowers out there that some kids can get their hands on. But yeah, so you said Jesse Lacey, he's moved from the cadet ranks, scored a podium.
Yeah, first one in there.
I don't think he's won an AKC before in cadets, but he's had a few podiums.
Jesse has, yeah.
Jesse,
he was podium last round.
Podium last round in cadet 12. He's got one at
year
Albury
before
previously.
too.
So, he's always close.
Yep.
He's going to be hunting it. Marcus Pisani is another one who didn't win last year in AKC, but, scored another podium which is nice
So, second
to see.
time in the class, he'll be looking to, obviously, he's going there to win it.
He's the elder statesman out of all those. He's basically racing cadet sort of kids, and he's in his final year of juniors. So, there's no reason why he can't be contending.
So, so there's only one, there's two. So Hayden, who won, he did KA4 last year?
KA4 last year.
Okay, so second, fourth, fifth, sixth, they were all cadet 12.
Yeah, and he was quick, Alex Ninovic.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
he had a misfortune on the start line where it didn't go. So he's come from 30th place at the start. So he broke down from the front row, like fouled a plug or something. He's come from 30th and made his way up to 6th at the finish. So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and he's gone from lap 2 to lap 4 and picked up 10 spots. So he's had some speed on, fast lap of the race. Yeah, qualified in the front row. He's a good young driver.
Yeah,
him and his dad go about it the right way.
Yeah,
so,
they do,
half their luck. He'll be a serious contender. He's in a PCR as well.
And if he just heard on the grapevine that from the kid that won to his engine here that Alex is using, it's 1 horsepower down.
No.
Yes.
Well, that means Alex driving pretty well.
Yeah, he's driving all right.
Okay. Well,
That's coming from his dad.
Yeah, right.
So if he gets his hands on one of these good engines,
I won't see him.
they're gone.
Yeah.
He'll be out of there.
Oh, like I said, he's a very, very good driver. Nice family. Good luck to him.
Yep.
What else we got?
Cadet 9, final.
Cadet 9. So
Taking it out.
Yeah, young William Collegia. He's done a great job.
Dominated the final. I didn't see the first lap. Was there like an instant or he just drove away?
He started pole position.
Yeah, okay.
So as he snuck around the first corner in first, Basilio McCarley, who was his main challenger all weekend, got shuffled back to probably about position 5 or 6.
Right, okay.
On the first lap.
He's just taking advantage of it.
And then from there, he just basically set about consistent lap times in the first 10 laps.
Yep.
And while second and third they were trying their best to keep up, Basilio was making his way through, but by the time he got to second, there was a 5.5 second advantage by that stage. So, so Williams taking out his first AKC victory, which is fantastic for him and myself. Basilio, like I said, all weekend was second. His main challenger.
Yep.
And Noah Enright's, he's slotted in third, the local South Australian driver.
Had a good little dice with Maxim for that last podium position.
Yeah, for sure. Maxim's come from New Zealand. He's got 4th, which is a good effort. I think one of the hard luck stories is young Noah Dixon. He's from Albury. He's DNF'd the final. He had a bit of a coming together. And but he was in the top 3 all weekend. Unfortunately, a racing incident.
Little kid in the FA.
In the FA.
Yeah, right. So, in the 4th heat in the morning, he was...
Quick.
Yeah, quick. He was the top... The 3 of them were together at the front.
I think he set some fast laps across the heat races. And young Riley Harrison, another kid that I coach, he got into 3rd and actually got involved in Noah's crash. Just, there was 2 cars that come across the circuit. Yep. Riley had nowhere to go and cleaned them up.
Yeah, right.
So there's a couple of unfortunate stories out of that.
Pretty good racing in that all weekend.
It's close.
Them top 3 were all pretty
sort of
close.
tracks.
And they raced pretty hard, no crashes.
Yeah. No, that's right. So it was fair racing.
Yep.
And I'm sure that championship will go on to Puckapunga and be very close once again.
Yep.
What else we got here?
Next up, X30.
X30. So it was a one-man show, really.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah, Jaden Pope as
through practice, qualifying.
Yeah. So he's changed team from Tom Williams Motorsport to Rush.
Yep.
Not much has changed in the end result.
He was winning at the end of last year. He's winning at the start of this year.
Maybe he's just got Tom's setup still in it.
Yeah.
Maybe Rush has actually
a set of decals on it.
Yeah.
Away you go.
But no. So Jaden Pope, he's at that age bracket where you're still trying very hard. Obviously.
Absolutely. He's dedicated.
And
I'll tell you what, he's one of the smoothest drivers at the moment, I reckon I've seen.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's his body doesn't move, his head doesn't move.
Yeah, everything's aligned.
Everything's on for him, and he looks really, really good out there.
Yeah, and tyre life towards the end of that final played a big part.
Absolutely.
There was quite a few guys running out of tread, where he still had obviously tyre life, and he was setting some quick lap times. I was setting quicker lap times in the final than they were in qualifying.
Yeah.
So that's a combination of track temperature. Probably it was still windy that day. I'm not sure how they got so fast in the final, but that's what's strange. Like the MG yellow has held on in that class, but the MG green, maybe not for KZ. I'm not too sure.
But even so heat 4 in tag when we get around to it, they were quicker than qualifying, but the final they were 4/10 slower.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, a bit strange.
It depends on which way the wind's going in the bend sometimes.
So Jackson Sudahalo.
Yeah, so you said he was
I said he was going to be one of the
dark
ones
horses
to look at for. So he was second. And he was quick all week. I think he must have qualified average or had a DNF in one of the heats because he kept... Every time I was watching, he was coming from behind.
Yes. How big is that kid? He's tall.
He's tall, but he doesn't look tall in the car.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just got really long legs.
Yeah, his knees are around his neck, but he drives it well.
Yeah, he does. He's nice and smooth too.
Probably not the most comfortable kid in the kart. Harrison Hoey did a fantastic job all weekend.
Yeah, in the first race in the Paralon.
He was probably the main challenger to Jaden Pope.
He was.
He took it to him in a couple of heat races. Reigning champion Bradley Jenner in 4th.
Just ran out a bit of tyre.
Yeah, he was solid all weekend.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Looked quick at stages.
Yeah.
Ryan Wood's
done a decent job.
5th. And then as we move down the order, a couple of those hard luck stories. Lee Nicola, actually, the Greek freak.
A Greek freak.
So he actually top qualified.
Yeah, he's throwing it on P1.
And then I've actually told him to change a set of rims for the final, and he's going backwards bad. And I'm like, what have I done to this poor kid? But he's actually had a puncture. I'm not sure how often you see a puncture in the tyre.
Yeah.
But he's had a small hole.
And he's nearly had a big off at the end of the straight.
He had a big off.
There.
Then when he was getting lapped, he was on the racing
yeah,
line.
it was all over.
So I don't know what's happened.
It started really, really good for him, and it didn't end that well.
He'll probably retire again in between
next
round
round.
rounds.
Pucker, it's a local. He'll do that one.
A couple of people looking just down the order. Keenan Fothergill, 22nd.
Yeah.
Didn't even know he was out there all weekend.
Really? I saw one heat. He had a.
He had issues?
Yeah, he had an issue.
Right. Benito in 19th, you know?
Yeah, Benito probably not up to where he was. Mark Tulloch.
Yeah.
Previous, he's vice champion, round
I think
winner.
he was quick in some practice sessions, but I don't know what's happened. He's gone back. So,
so now when we look down here, Luke Pink, he actually finished
underweight.
Oh, was he?
I read online 200 grams underweight.
Oh no, because he was
It was storming.
and he was fast.
Second fastest lap of the race.
Yep.
And yeah, same thing. Came from 10th up to top 5 on the back of Bradley Jenner, and same thing. I've just seen he's DQ'd.
Yeah.
And the poor kid's coming underweight.
Yeah, right.
So he'll be looking to bounce back, the reigning KA2 champion.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what other class we got tag?
Yeah, tag 125. Bit of a show that final. I don't know if you saw it, but there was
action aplenty.
Excuse me, with shit going on everywhere.
Yeah. I saw dust. There was carts going on top of each other.
Yeah, people lining other people up, coming off
celebrating a lap early.
Yeah.
So
mechanics telling their drivers to keep going. And
so after all this, Taylor Hazard has come out first, victorious.
Yeah, he's come out first.
It has to be his first AKC
first
victory.
AKC. So he was around the money. He was like 5th, 6th around the money. Sort of 4th, 5th, 6th around there.
I'm not sure if you can, because again, I didn't watch a lot of it. He's come from 13th at the start.
Okay.
Then he's found his way in 8th by lap 15. And then in one lap, he's picked up 6 spots.
That's big.
He's gone from 8th to 2nd.
That was when Brzezinski and Nelson
have come together
and slowed down. Everyone was slowed. The track was just covered.
And he's picked up 8 spots.
He's picked it up. Yeah.
And he's taken out a win.
He's taken it out. And then the last lap, Tyler Howard went across the line.
Tyler Howard.
And he celebrated, but it wasn't actually the last lap.
So did it say last lap on the board? Look,
yeah, they must have shown the last lap twice, but they never gave the flag.
That's a trick for young players, is to race
Always
to the line.
Race to the flag.
Oh, race to the flag. Sorry, race to the flag.
Race to the flag.
Far out. That's hard done by.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
Adam was good. He was he caught the front 2. Then the crash happened and went back to 6th and got back to 3rd and come across the line. We're like, we've salvaged something here.
Yeah.
You know? We've got a 3rd. No flag. He's looking around. I'm on the sidelines. I'm waving him. He's seen me, so he's put the foot back down.
And past one.
Going to 2nd. But mind you, Hazard's actually past him. So
Oh.
Hazard was behind him.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, he's just gone around the inside of all of them.
Oh, no.
And he's got it. So anyway.
Jackson Rooney's another one.
Yeah.
You know, he's finished on the podium.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was miles back in the first couple of laps.
Yep.
And he's found his way into the top 3. So, yeah, it looks like there was action of plenty. Chris Bragogne, he's in the new McKinnon car.
McKinnon car. Yeah, he did a good job. He qualified inside the top 5. He ran inside the top 5 at a legitimate like a race where there was no conflict or anything.
That's cool.
Yeah, he did a really, really good job. And it looks quite cool, that car.
Yeah, it does look sharp.
It's just nice and well presented.
And so Nelson has salvaged a top 5 finish.
Top 5, yeah.
So he's had a...
And Howard's gone across the line on the fake first.
And got 6.
Got 6.
Far out.
Yeah.
And then we're looking down the order, obviously, you said Cody Brzezinski. He's coming 14th.
Okay. Yeah, so he's coming 14th. So,
there's an altercation between him and Brendan Nelson.
Yeah, there's about 6 laps to go, I reckon.
Right.
6 or 7 to go.
And Nelson was going quite defensive at that stage.
He was, yeah. He wasn't swerving or anything.
He was driving a tight line.
Driving tight line.
Yep.
And Cody put it down the inside and
next corner and
run him out of room. And then when he come back on the track, he's just happened to find Cody when he was getting back on the track. And anyway, it slowed everyone down. And
so that after all that, the championship's obviously very close. We saw that Adams winning, but there's about 5 or 6 drivers within 10 points.
Yeah, within 10 points, so it's really, really close.
Which is cool for the rest of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that was tag. Yeah, like I said, it was action of plenty in there.
Yeah, plenty happening. Cadet 12, last one.
Yeah, last one. That was a wild race as well.
Yeah.
When you've got 60 kids fighting for the top 40 spots, it's always going to be pretty exciting. There was quite a lot of, if you're at the front of the pack, you sort of stayed in the front of the pack.
Absolutely. If you didn't qualify well,
you were in your own little race in the mid pack. But Queenslander Lincoln Taylor.
Yeah, Queensland 1, 2, 3.
Queensland 1, 2, 3. So doing something well up at Ipswich for sure.
Absolutely.
But like I said, the top 3. It's actually the top 4 have crossed the line within 0.2 of a second.
Yeah.
That just shows the nature of the circuit, how close things can be.
So Lincoln Taylor, I'm pretty sure he had the big delaminating tyre.
He did. We saw Paul Morris.
Yeah.
He went online and let a few people know that what he thought about his laminating tyre. In saying that, didn't obviously cost his any performance on track.
Yeah. He's gone out there. He's done the fastest lap and he's won.
Yeah. So maybe we need to delaminate tyres more often.
Yeah.
Maybe something in that he knew.
I'm going to complain if I don't have a delaminating tyre.
In second place, Mika
from Patrizi course.
course.
Michael's been working hard to try and get him up there. So apparently that Mika kid raced motocross 2 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
So he's only been racing go-karts for maybe not even 2 years.
I was impressive.
And he's come up. He's done a good job. He's got a good motor on him.
Yeah, they were pretty loud on the sideline.
He was
guys.
in typical Michael fashion, he was pretty happy. But good on him.
Yeah,
they've obviously put in a lot of work with him, and he knows now.
He can do it.
Yeah, he can do it. But he knows how hard it is now to get to work with a Cadet 12 kid. You know,
sure.
Like yourself and
ups and
us. You know
downs.
what you go through to get a kid to get on the podium.
Definitely.
It's not easy.
And we've got in third place JC Sport Ryan
McMillan.
So that was a big effort by him.
Yep, for sure.
Another one who he progressed last year, late towards the end of the year. He was doing quite fast lap times under the guidance of Johnny Target. He went over to the Macau race.
Yeah, he did. Yes.
I'm not sure how he went over there, but all that sort of experience plays a big part when you come to these Australian Kart Championship races.
So both little Burnsies, first time in the class.
They were quick
in the top 10. Both of them.
Yeah.
And
that's
probably
impressive.
that whole team should have been with Maxie Walton. I think I called him for one to look out for.
He won he won 3 heat races.
Yeah, he started pole.
And the poor kid's hub has moved up alongside his
right up inside
brake disc,
it.
basically.
Yeah.
So, a really unfortunate
Stiff
situation.
to do. You've done the whole weekend.
I know.
And it happens in the final.
And he had an issue in Las Vegas like that too.
Did he?
He was in the top 3 and he had just some sort of technical issue that just pushed him back. But a lot of new names at the front.
Yeah.
So we've got
a lot of names in there I don't know.
Luke Trost in 4th.
Okay.
Another Queenslander.
Right.
Actually, Queenslander's top 5.
No, top 5.
With Jackson Burns.
Yep.
So
Tice
he's
Hodge.
at 9, Tice Hodge, Jensen.
So if you have a look at Cadell Ambrose.
Fast.
After lap 2, where was he?
27th.
Yeah.
He was in the escape road.
So he went around the outside. He did the drift track.
Yeah, so he
come
started
back on.
second place and
Got
because
pushed wide.
he knew he was so fast, he thought I'm going to take a bit extra
Yeah,
yardage.
I'm going to give everyone a bit of a chance here.
So he's come back from 27th and just storming through.
Yeah.
And has finished in 7th place.
And was he far off the lead?
Oh, it was 1 second. He must have been
1 second. So
we're 5-6 seconds behind easily.
Yeah. How many points does it say that?
No, I can't see it, but he was a long way back. He was in the escape road. And another big drive was Lewis Francis.
Yeah.
So that poor kid's gone from being fast in practice, qualifying didn't go his way. He's been involved in an accident. He's had a flat tyre. He's had a crash. He made up 23 spots in the last hit race just to make the last grid spot. He was 40th.
Yep.
And he's come out in 10th place.
Okay.
So he's another one.
Top 10.
He's another one with Cadell Ambrose, 33rd on lap 2.
Yeah.
And has stormed his way into top 10.
Was he the same distance off the lead?
Nah, he was like 9 seconds back.
Yeah, okay. So Cadell Ambrose, after lap 1, 7.5 seconds off the leader.
Wow. And he's come back to 1.1.
1.1. So he's made up 6.5 seconds.
Yeah, you could just see. He was night and day faster. You could just see him usually just driving by people.
Yeah.
So, like that was an exciting race. There was a lot of kids out there. Some hard luck stories. Hunter Salvatore from Oakley.
Yeah.
He was quick all weekend.
He was. I don't think he finished outside the top 3, I reckon.
Nah. And he's mixing the top 4 all in the final. Got involved in a late racing incident that spun him out and put him back to position 20. Who else we got? Kai Burke, our reigning Cadet 9 champion. He actually looked quite good.
He qualified
wasn't
well.
There.
He was in the earlier group, the slower group, and then he qualified. But he raced well at the front. He was another one.
He held his own.
Position.
So that's there's going to be a lot of different winners. I wouldn't be surprised there's 5 different winners across the series this year.
Yeah, 100%, I reckon.
60 quick kids, pretty loose units out there. A lot of crashing in the final.
Not many people working with each other either.
No. It's just everyone just all in. So
bit of a dog eat dog out there in that Cadet 12.
So that was pretty exciting.
Yep.
And that's our results, which was like I said, pretty in depth. Now we've got our teams championship after round 1.
Yeah.
So we've got 12 teams that have taken part in the Australian Kart Championship teams. On top is the PCR-led Jet Pilot Racing team. So they're going under a different name. They normally go under PCR Scuderia. Maybe they've got some sort of support from Jet Pilot, half their luck. So that's on the back of Hayden Crossland winning. Cody Mains-Ruddy finishing right up there.
He won a couple of heat races.
Alex Nindovic's probably in there.
Yep.
So, they've got a good young junior development team going on. In second place is Parallel Australia. So they've got a bit of a merger between Shemek Racing and formerly known as Z-Course, I suppose. Okay.
Yeah, right.
They've got a lot of drivers to choose from.
Yeah.
So
yeah, okay, that's interesting.
They've got the best of both worlds there.
Yeah, for sure.
In third place, probably one of the biggest efforts of the weekend was Patrese Course.
Yeah.
A small team.
Not many in it, but they've got the results when they needed it.
Two victories and a second place finish. You got Top Gun Racing Academy. He's got 30 drivers, I think.
Yeah, I think there's like 28 drivers.
So if you can't get four...
Tim Slade there working.
Tim Slade. If you can't get 4 good results from 25 or 30 drivers, well then probably doing something wrong.
Yep.
So they're sitting in 4th position.
Two-time winner.
The last two, Tom Williamson.
Yep.
He's in 5th. Probably down a little bit on his previous entrance.
Yep. Mind you, he's cut a lot of drivers.
He has. Or they've left. I'm not sure which one.
Yep.
Andrew Waltz Construction.
Yeah, decent start for them.
Yeah, that was a good effort.
6. JC Sport.
Yep.
7.
We've got an equal 8th with Anarchy Kart Sport and my own little team.
Sera Drive Development.
We're bringing up the back here and pro karting in 10.
Come off nearly the top 3 last year and we're in 10th.
That's only round 1, mate. We've got plenty of time with Tyler Greenby Racing.
Does Tyler get any points for how long it takes him to put his 10 up?
Is he actually still at the bend? Actually, we're going to go back to that.
Can't be.
The poor bloke has rocked up to his first round with 2 amazing-looking marquees.
Yeah, they look unreal.
I think he got there at Wednesday a.m.
At 11
a.m.
Yeah.
We left at 5:30 p.m. Still not one, actually.
The roof was on.
But two basic frames are sitting there. Come back on Thursday, and then he's starting to dismantle the second one.
He's pulled the pin on the second one.
Because he just can't get it done in time. They would have missed the race event.
Gosh.
Tyler Greenbury could still be at the bend unpacked. I'm not sure.
No, they actually peeled it down pretty quick.
Yeah.
But they had a bit of manpower.
But he had a great setup for round 1.
Yeah, he looked good.
And they'll be bigger and better and stronger the next couple of rounds. And then we've got Melbourne Kart Centre in the final position in 12th place.
Those last from 8th to 12th where we're hustling. It's pretty close down there. Pretty close. 80 to 70. Only 10 points separate the bottom 6. Watch this space anyway.
All right, if anyone wants to join us, mate, here's our number. So we've got, and in the Manufacturers Championship, we've got 8 manufacturers.
So Parallel, a manufacturer and a team.
Yeah, right. They've got a lot of karts out there. First round. So they're on top. In 223, in 223 points. In second place is Cosmic. Cosmic's got a good showing in the KA3 classes, KA2 classes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Ricardo Kart, which we spoke about earlier, Patrese. PCR, we spoke about in 4th. Arrow Karts in 5th, which is mainly the Tom Williamson crew.
Yep.
Energy in 6th. They'll be looking to bounce back from on the back of their cadet drivers. FA Kart in 7, which is the Melbourne Kart Centre, Bradley Jenner sort of outfit. And in 8th place, which is CRG. Quite a bit off the pace early on, but there's not many CRGs out there these days.
No, there's not a lot. No.
So it's probably going to be slim pickings for them realistically because they've got a KZ driver being Zach Sambrogno.
Yes.
Couple of cadets.
A couple of cadets and maybe a KA4.
KA4, but it's going to be a long...
A couple in tag. Colin Breeder.
From a manufacturer's point of view, it's going to be a long season when you've got weight of numbers.
Absolutely, yep.
And that's where the team championship comes into it as well. They've got weight of numbers against some of the smaller outfits. You can only do what you can do.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
So that's it. That's AKC wrap-up. Far out. We're already gearing towards going to Puckapunya for the second round, which is in the middle of April.
They've got an organised test weekend this weekend, I think, like with organised practice, I'm pretty sure.
There's already... quite a few guys heading down there. I think a few trailers went from the bend to Pucka. Yeah.
Tommy's got to be there. He must have been engine started Monday morning.
Far out. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, some people taking this pretty seriously, this championship. Good luck to them. It's not an overly hard track, Puckapunya.
Nah.
You come to grips with it pretty quickly.
We're probably a little bit spoilt there because most of our drivers have all done
in the past. That's right.
Yep.
Do you want to go through some questions that people have asked us during the week?
Yeah, if there's some there, let's do it.
Okay, so we've got who we got here first? We've got JM Racing, which is our mate Jonathan McDonald. He's from Tasmania.
Okay.
And he's basically asked, when would you think about changing the wheelbase?
On the go-kart.
Well, first of all, have you got a go-kart that changes wheelbase? Or is he just talking about just
No, there's a comp kart that changes wheelbase.
a comp kart? Right.
Convert.
Okay. When would you look to it, Jace? This is probably up your area, mate.
To be honest, if you're changing the wheelbase on your go-kart,
you
got bigger issues.
Yeah, it's either... So, Johnny McDonald, mate, if you're changing the wheelbase...
I used to do it a little bit in KZ, so like run a
okay.
1040 to 1050.
So
I think tight, twitchy
you can go in
corners,
narrower.
you can go in shorter.
Shorter, yep.
And then the longer ones for the high, open and flowing.
Okay, so we've got... who we got here? Lewis Hyams, he's asked, any tips for quick laps at Oakley? So, I've grown up at Oakley.
Yeah.
There's a couple of corners there, being Pit Corner, which is the one near the Acrid. It's a slow in, fast out corner. That's going to dictate all your straight line speed. Yeah. And in the infield, basically just missing the bumps. So you're going to have to do a few laps around the track to basically find out where the bumps and the humps are on that track. But
get on that curb before pit corner.
Yeah, that canteen corner. Just ride the inside wheels over there. But like I said, into some of those corners is slower in and faster out.
And make sure you're fit.
It's tough. Yeah, ribs, rib protector, neck brace.
Yeah.
If you're a young kid.
Make sure you're driving the go-kart and not the go-kart's driving you.
We've got Leo Varelli. He's asked.
Okay.
Who can I get help from in karting that isn't as expensive as you guys? First of all, Leo, I haven't actually had any response. I haven't had any contact from you, so I'm not sure if you know how expensive I am or Jace is. But look, you can just do it as a father and son.
That's absolutely
or mother and son, mother and daughter, father and daughter.
Club racer, no worries.
Club racer, and even just doing laps as a whole.
Yes.
Yep. And you know what? Just ask some people if they're doing well at the track. Just go and ask them a couple of questions. Hey, mate, look, I'm mid-pack and I need some help. Is there any possible way that I can get advice on the tyre pressures or wherever it may be?
Yep.
So for starters, if you need some help, ask the club members first.
Yes. People you're around.
Yeah. Yep. Local track knowledge, that always goes a long way.
Absolutely.
James Nath. He's asked, when did I win my first Australian title? So that was back in 2002, Launceston Kart Club. I think your brother Geordie got second.
And Stephen Scoble in third.
There you go. So, quite some time ago now. That's looking back 18 years ago. So, first Australian title was in 2002. We've got Jake Spencer. He's obviously, I think he's taken the mickey out of us. But he's asked, what do we think of Daniel Rochford making a comeback?
Again.
No. Yeah, so he's had more comeback tours than John Farnham.
Oh, wow.
He's gone all out from what I can hear.
Has he? Yeah, he's got a whole brand new package.
I think he's got a couple sets of MXC wheels, new engines, new suits. He's going to look professional, but probably be mid.
Anyone out there, just get in contact with Daniel. Give it a couple of meets. You'll be able to get a good cut.
Good second-hand
package.
For sale. Okay, so that's it from the questions point of view. Just remember, if you've ever got any dramas, please just message us online, either at Pro Karting on Facebook or Dave Sera on Facebook. We'll be happy to give you a bit of advice, point in the right direction.
So quickly touch on
retro karting.
Yeah, retro karting up at Puckapunyal.
That was pretty cool to see. They had obviously we didn't see them live, but they had over 80 entries. Which is a big effort. They're making a great comeback.
Their clubman fields were strong.
And the depth of drivers that we're looking at, these are the guys that we used to look up to when we were racing in the 90s and the 2000s.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you got Clubman Light, so in the final. Reef Corbett's taken it out.
Yep.
So he's won by 5.5 seconds, so he's shown him a clean pair of heels. I think he won every race. You got people, Wayne Burke, he's in there.
Yep.
Melinda Price.
Yep.
Lincoln Burns, he used to do quite a bit.
Even looking at the Formula 100, we've got Josh Hunt, who's taken out the win. Yep. Brad Tremaine, he works for the Penrite Racing team, but he's a former New Zealand karting champion.
And these guys are on MG Red tyres.
Yes.
And obviously their stuff is all pre-2000.
Yeah, and they're setting quick lap times.
So I was looking at the Clubman Heavy. So I reckon the 2004 Nationals, I put it on pole at 46.9, I reckon. And I reckon they've qualified at mid-47s.
Well, there you
47.5.
So we haven't really developed much in that time.
And that's what I was using, a 30-32.
Yeah.
and it was the same. So they're only half a second away, and it's all pre-2000 stuff.
No, it's impressive.
That's pretty good. And they're it's quick is their F100s.
Yeah, Matty Wall, he had his first win
In F100 Heavy?
F100 Heavy. He's a 12-time Australian karting champion. You got Ben Savage.
Yeah.
That guy was a freak back in the day.
Yep.
Josh Pontello. He
Yep.
can't still be paralleling, can he?
No, he is.
He's still paralleling.
Yeah, he's still paralleling.
Far out. He's been paralleling since about 1975.
Well, they've sold a heap of parallels there in the retro. So
Okay.
apparently when they won the championship in 1999, Peter Pontello bought 25 go-karts, right?
Wow.
And he'd only sold 10 of them, so he had 15 in boxes.
And now all of a sudden,
And now they're ever up
they're
there.
hot demand.
Parallels everywhere.
Far out. Well, there you go. Paul Pittham's racing.
Yep.
Andrew Cash. Chris Skinner had a comeback.
Did he? Oh, well, the super heavy class was...
Yeah.
And the super heavy class was quite strong.
Yeah, that's
Bruce
what I'm
Otter.
saying. Bruce Otter. You got Jason Stanya.
Yep.
Like these are guys, like
They're
I said,
all blokes that have done plenty.
plenty of laps. And it's good to see them making a comeback into karting as a whole.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then the thing is, when their kids want to get involved in karting, they're still involved in the sport.
Yep.
They're more than likely to get them into the cadet racing or junior racing and so on.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's pretty cool to see. I think their next round is in Bolivar
Okay.
in July. The guys told me. So,
Yeah, right, okay, good.
A cool circuit for those classes.
Yeah.
A lot of history for the Formula 100 classes at Bolivar Circuit.
Yep, massive history.
So
And you'd reckon, there's a pretty good South Australian contingent, like Ben Savage, he's obviously pre-South
like I
Australian.
said, Andrew Cash,
Pidham.
maybe we might get Tyson Pierce out there.
Oh,
Mate.
he raced.
He raced.
Yeah, if you have a look,
Well, there you go.
F100 light, I reckon. Yeah, Tyson Pierce finished 4th.
Oh, good effort.
Yeah.
Like I said, these are names that you don't see around at the the Karting Australia circuits anymore. But they're still at the buzz.
A couple of big crashes too in that final of Formula 100, I heard. They're racing for sheep stations out there.
A few egos that that are still there. That's for sure. All right. Well, that's us.
That's it for another one. Hopefully we can get back in after Metro Series this weekend.
Yeah, we've got the Victorian Open coming up at Oakley.
Yep.
That's going to definitely test a few drivers who haven't been there before.
Yep, a few ribs.
So we've got the Victorian Open at Oakley. Then a couple of weeks later is the second round of the Australian Kart Championships.
And Pro Tour next
Pro Tour
week.
at Todd Road.
Yep. 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yep.
So we'll try and do either a preview or a review about the Rotax Pro Tour.
Pro Tour. In a couple of weeks' time, we'll be back.
And apart from that, a big thanks to Pace Images.
GDM Truck Spares.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And like I said, if you have any questions, either Pro Karting on Facebook or Dave Sera on Facebook, I'm happy to help you out.
Done.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.